Hi Gemini, welcome to your What You Need to Hear Right Now About Your Love Life General Love Reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Gemini and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So guys, I just want to say very quickly, thank you so much for your patience. I know I'm a little late getting these readings out. I had a birthday trip and then I caught a cold. So I know I've been taking some time to heal, but thank you for your patience, understanding. You guys voted on this topic to be the next in the series, so I'm excited to give this reading. I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and get this started. So first I'm going to use my sound bowl here to set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life. If there's a certain someone you need to know more about, think about them and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Gemini. So really all I saw for you guys was a ladder. And I was like approaching this ladder and I was looking up. I'm like, all right, let's do this. So I was climbing this ladder. And then as I was looking up, as I was climbing it, I heard things are starting to look up. So with the ladder here, different things that could mean metaphorically, someone could be very tall and there could be quite the height difference between the two of you. Maybe it's very notable how tall someone is, and that was the first thing you kind of noticed when meeting this person. Someone could be working in construction, architecture, design. I kind of get with that. You know, ladder, even like home design, like flipping houses type of energy is kind of what I'm feeling here as well. But just things are going up. I feel like things have improved. And so I wonder for the need to even say that if, you know, before the last few weeks or months, it was a little rocky between the two of you. I definitely feel with communication. And now it's like you guys are on a more level playing field, and as you guys work together, you're seeing the progress, you're seeing the increase, and that's what Spirit is saying is what you're going to soon see if you haven't already. So I want to know more about this. I want to see what else you need to know about this energy, and maybe even some of you guys, if you haven't met this person yet, you'll know that they're tall, they work hard, and things will kind of progress step by step. You'll see improvement, and it's not going to be a delay. It's not going to be wondering. I think it's going to flow pretty well for the two of you. But I'm curious. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say for you guys and what you need to hear right now about your love life. So tell me more about what Gemini needs to know in their love life at this time, what they need to hear right now, what they need to be aware of as far as someone in their lives, of who's coming into their life. If they're unaware, let's make them aware now of everything they need to know about their love life currently. Okay, there we go. So the first card we have is the 8th house, endings and beginnings, number 32. The 8th house is the house that rules Scorpio. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio, or you could have strong Scorpio in your chart. Does not have to be the case. I'm really drawn to this skull. Someone could have like a skull tattoo even. But yeah, I feel like there is a big cycle wrapping up for something brand new to start. So I feel like this could be someone you're currently connected to with, like, first of all, there's a very strong sexual energy between the two of you with eighth house energy, but I feel like you guys have known each other in other lifetimes. I'm seeing that with the sarcophagus here, with the mummy, the Egyptian, like someone could have like Egyptian heritage or Egyptian hieroglyphic tattoos, jewelry that they wear. They may feel connected to Egyptian mythology. But I kind of feel overall like this is something that has been in the works for lifetimes between the two of you, but there's something that finally karmically is wrapping up this lifetime for you to have a brand new start or foundation for in this lifetime. So even if this is someone brand new, like I feel the instant attraction. And you could say it's love at first sight. I kind of don't believe at love at first sight, but if you do, there you go. I feel very, very strong attraction at first sight, almost as if your souls have, automatically were drawn to each other. And as you guys talked and got to know each other, it got deeper and deeper between the two of you. And you guys could talk like all night. I'm hearing like conversations just keep flowing. And just, this is someone that dives very deep and wants to dive deep with you, Gemini. They kind of want to start to see more of you, or maybe like you want to see more vulnerability within them that they feel now ready to open themselves up to and explore. I do feel like there is some things that they want to talk about as far as their past that they don't really tell a lot of people, but they feel safe telling you. Wow, just like a deeper understanding of the two of you is really what I'm seeing is happening now in your love life, or will soon take place in your love life. And kind of just understanding the deeper connection that you've always felt with this person or instantly felt with this person, better understanding what that is as the weeks go on. Tell me more. Finances and career, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this could be someone you met at work. This could be someone that has a lot, right now going on with work and career, or maybe even in the past, that was always something as to why they had to postpone things, ring check things. Maybe someone has to travel a lot for work, be on call for work, has their own business, could be an entrepreneur, be trying to get off on their own feet, trying to get a business started. And maybe they took so much time in doing that, they kind of neglected you, Gemini, in some sense. And so I think that they're ready to resolve any sort of issues that may have been, unfair to you, that may have been out of balance with you. And others of you, I kind of say with this finances and career with the 8th house, like, I'm hearing cut the shit as like kind of a joke, like just let's kind of, now we got the surface of getting to know each other. We are attracted to each other. We know what we do for jobs, careers. I want to know your soul. I want to know that essence of you that's deep down there, that maybe they try so hard to kind of not venture down because they feel it's scary, but someone here is ready to dive in deep. And that's what they're hungry for. That's what they're craving for. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Tell me more about this energy of what Gemini needs to know about their love life. 8 of Pentacles at the dead center, Virgo energy. 4 Swords fell in reverse, Libra energy. Conversations are coming, and what they need to do is about to be talked. Yeah. I can see the rockiness that has happened the last few weeks between the two of you. Yeah, wow. Okay. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords, Gemini energy. There are 2 8s here. Your birthday could be June 8th, June 18th, or May 28th. But I feel with this 8 of Swords, yeah, there was just something that you felt like this person wasn't fully opening up about, wasn't fully being open to you. I wonder with this 8 of Swords if there was something on the back of your mind that you were always wondering about, maybe even suspicious of, but like didn't feel like you wanted to talk about it or ask. I feel someone being very stressed at work, particularly, and someone's stress could have kind of taken them out of character or made them kind of not act usual. But, you know, I think some of you guys just thought it was better to wait it out to kind of see if things will change. And I think, you know, there's just been more that you've wanted to talk about come to the surface, and it's time to talk about it, Gemini. I do kind of feel like with this Eight of Swords here, you were wondering if there was like someone else, or if there was like X energy that was coming back into someone's life, especially if this person has kids with this X energy. They've had like a long history with them and on and off with them, and you were wondering if, you know, they're kind of resparking something with them again. I don't see that they are. If that helps with anything, I definitely don't. But, you know, I think it's time to talk out these fears, or to talk out these, you know, issues that maybe you have been holding back so much. Because I think for someone, it could result in for someone being resentful or wanting to kind of just say screw it. And I think the other person who is not so aware of the issues going on would be completely shocked that this would come to an abrupt end. But maybe there's an inkling of notion of worry that's kind of stirring if that could happen for the two of you. I definitely feel like you guys went on a break before, if that's not super recently, and they have definitely been wanting to come out of that break with you, Gemini. They do miss you and have you being around. And I think they're going to do what it takes to kind of reverse things before it's inevitable here. So let's go ahead and get into it. At the dead center, we have the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So this is where it's kind of tying to finances and career, whether this is just someone you work with, whether they're your employee, employer, or coworker. But I feel more so with this Eight of Pentacles and finances and career, you feel as if they were too distracted and wasn't giving you enough time, energy. And you can understand when people need to do their own things, but when you feel completely like neglected, that becomes an issue, right? And I feel with this Eight of Pentacles energy, they may have felt your distance. They may have felt like you stopped, you know, there's a shift in your energy. Definitely that was notable. And that's something that I think they were realizing, that maybe they took your patience for granted, or they took your willingness to kind of wait it out for granted. And now they have to really show up. So they do want to work on this, Gemini. And I feel that they've been trying things to kind of show that they want to work on this. But it still feels as if they're not hitting the mark yet. Like, you can see their attempts at trying, but they're still not getting to the crux of the matter, the 8th house energy that really needs to be dressed and brought up about, which some of you are looking for a commitment, a big, you know, a solid relationship, an exclusive relationship, moving in together, maybe, you know, a proposal. That's what someone is really waiting on here. And there's a time limit to someone's patience that I think, if this doesn't change within the upcoming weeks, months, or by the end of the year, you may say to close this out for good because you feel like you waited long enough. There's someone who drinks tea over coffee and prefers tea over coffee. Just a confirmation for someone. What's crossing this is the Four of Swords in reverse. So Libra energy. So I kind of feel with this Four of Swords in reverse, yeah, there was definitely a bit of a time where you two kind of weren't talking as much, where communication was definitely bad, where someone just needed time or space. And the other person, or both of you now, are kind of coming at a point where it's like, all right, that break has been over. We've had our time to ourselves. What are we going to do about it now? Someone does not want to give up this fight. The other person's like, I don't know. How much longer can I wait this out? Four of Swords in reverse, it kind of definitely feels like someone hates being lonely or alone and has a fear of being alone. And maybe that's something that has been worked through this connection with someone. But I feel with this Four of Swords in reverse too, like someone does not want to break up, or someone does not want this to end for sure, especially with Ten of Swords in reverse, which we'll get to in a second. So I feel with this Four of Swords in reverse as being a challenge or highlighting the situation. How do I talk about this? How do I reach out? That's something they may be contemplating in this very moment. And, you know, so things that they can't hide anymore, things that they can't avoid, things that they can't, you know, just put off for later. They need to talk about it now. And I think, you know, there's a part of them that feels bad about or regrets making you feel like you couldn't open up to them, or that you couldn't talk to them about things that were bothering you. I think this person was just so focused on whatever this finances, career, or life changes that they were trying to make, that they put you to the side, and they didn't want you to feel that way. But nonetheless, it happened. So 4 swords in reverse, yeah, I definitely feel as if there are things that need to be addressed, talked about, that they know have to happen, that they know in order to happen to keep you, you're not going to accept anything less. I need a solid plan. I need to understand. No more putting this off. If you want me, we're going to do this now. I see someone with a cartilage piercing, and I also see black sheets on a bed. What's crowning this is the 5 of Wands. Leo energy. So yeah, rocky road for sure. There's definitely been arguments. There's definitely been tension. There's definitely been annoyances, frustrations. And I think, you know, with this 5 of Wands crowning the reading, I think what frustrates you the most, Gemini, is the fact that it's like this avoidance or putting it off or feeling put off in that sense, which gets you triggered in a lot of ways. I feel with this 5 of Wands, you know, the thought of you with being with someone else would drive them insane. They can't even imagine it. They can't even think of it. And to think that that could be something you've been doing during the separation or break, yeah, is giving them that fire under their ass to finally do something about it. Especially if it's true or not, like just the thought of it drives them wild. But I kind of want to clarify this 5 of Wands a bit more here. Now, this could also be, I see family drama, family issues, and again, issues at the work front, the career, problems in that area. And again, with that X energy, especially those with kids and stuff, there could be like a fear of, you know, having to stand out or to fight for something of against someone's past. 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Tell me more. Prince of Cups. So Pisces energy. Bottom of the deck, the World. Oh, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I'm sorry. Okay, so the World's coming out twice. There's definitely an ultimatum here that someone is kind of really making it clear that if this doesn't wrap up, if we don't excel, if we don't get better by this time, if we don't move forward, if you don't show me what I need to feel, we're done. And I think that ultimatum scares the crap out of them, because that's not what they want, Gemini. So I definitely feel like spending time and enough time has been an issue here. And I definitely feel with the Prince of Cups opening up, being vulnerable, has been an issue. And I think you are just frustrated with the fact that it feels like pulling teeth to get any clarity out of this person. So by distancing yourself and maybe kind of just wondering what else is out there, has caused some arguments and fights, or maybe even the fact that you think maybe they're putting too much energy and effort into other things, but you're not going to wait around forever. But definitely there's an issue of spending more time with me that has become a problem. Where you guys used to hang out every weekend, has gotten less and less. And you can understand due to like stressful things, but going completely ghost, completely Casper, is not going to happen. Your needs aren't being met. Your emotional needs. And I think, you know, you tried to have this conversation recently, or the last time before this break happened maybe, where you did like become very emotionally vulnerable, and they got defensive, and that started a fight. And I think they only got defensive because they felt bad. What's rooting this is the World card. Fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius energy. Sorry, I have to censor for YouTube community guidelines. But yeah, so with this being the basis of it all, this could be someone that comes from a different part of the world as you do, different cultures, backgrounds, ethnicities. You know, they could definitely have a job where they have to travel, like I said, a lot. Or this could be long distance even for a few of you. And you may have met like at a work trip or a work business thing, and then it's kind of turned out to this way, where especially if someone had to move for their job and you guys decided to stick it through, but it hasn't been very easy. But generally, overall, this is the ultimatum here. There has to be improvement. There has to be, you know, that big commitment offered to really show me that this could take off somewhere. That's what I need. That's what I want. That you're ready to take this to the next level. You're ready to take this to the next step. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm tired of waiting. I want it all, and I hope it's with you. But if it can't be, let me know now. I feel with the World card here, like if you could have it your way, you would have it with this person, but you're not going to have it one-sided. And with the World card rooting this here, if you've been in this break, they've been stalking your social media. If you don't have social media, then they've been trying to get information through your inner circle about you. They've been hyper focused on you, especially if you were the one to initiate this break. But I feel they know this is coming. They know that they have to have this with you if they want to keep this. And I think day by day, as you know, the silence continues, or as you know, the buildup happens, they're more ready and prepared to end up this cycle of unknown, of, you know, putting this aside, or of, you know, putting career first and really wanting to do something for you. Recent past, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, Gemini energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Gemini or someone with strong Gemini in their charts. So for some of you, this break recently kind of ended. They recently reached out. They recently wanted to make amends. They wanted to put an end to the silence between the two of you. And it's been hard for you to kind of be back in this place of giving them a shot or opening up to them again. But I feel they did something recently, whether it was reaching out or even deciding within themselves on their own terms, that this is something they don't want for it to fall apart. And they want to, and have decided to do what they can to fix this, to resolve this. That's not over yet. Not in my watch. It's kind of how they view it, at least with you, Gemini. And I feel like for some of you guys with this Ten of Swords in reverse, you really want to believe that this will be like, you know, the end to, you know, that painful cycle you two have been through. But I just feel like you're not holding your breath. I feel like you are going to have to see it before you believe it. And that's why the Eight of Pentacles is coming forward here, because they get that. But they want to change your mind, Gemini. I feel that's the main thing here. If you guys kind of decided this wasn't going to work, or that this wasn't something you wanted to fix or whatever, they are determined to change your mind here. If that is something you've decided or even told them. Now, I wonder if some of you guys, again, there's something about someone's ex that's coming through, and like, for the fact that maybe they were even talking, even though they weren't dating or being romantically involved, but just by texting really hurt someone's feelings. And I think they decided to delete their number, to go no contact, or if they do have kids involved, to keep it very surface level for you, if they saw that's how much it hurt you. I kind of want to clarify this Ten of Swords. Is there anything I'm missing, Spirit, about this in the recent past for Gemini? Okay, Three of Wands, Aries energy. And the Three of Swords, wow. Libra energy, 2 threes here. Now your birthday could be June 3rd, June 13th, May 30th, or May 23rd. Attention is somewhere else. Yeah, that's how I felt this whole reading, right? So whether it's like someone's fear or what someone was like doing to like kind of, you know, put more energy into something else than this connection, it just really hurt someone. And with the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands, yeah, I feel as if like maybe there was someone that put a break or a separation in it because they were afraid it was coming. So they did it before you could, or you did it before they could. But that's not what someone wanted, really, even if they did initiate that. But I think that's what they tried to do in order to protect themselves here. But I think the other person who may have been rejected or put on notice, let's just say, is now looking to fix things, is now looking to address things. And I see them doing what it's willing to take in order to respark this with you, Gemini, or to rebuild this with you. I'm hearing for some of you that they know they have to say sorry. Well, all right, Gemini. To see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now till the upcoming days, weeks, that you need to be aware of, that you need to know. Are they going to do this? Are they not? What else can I tell you? So with whatever happens, you make the best decision for yourself. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards to dive deeper into the situation. So if you felt like this reading really truly was for you, I promise there'll be more clarity, answers, information in the extended reading. So to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find a link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Gemini, I really hope that this reading resonated with you, gave you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what you need to hear in your love life right now in this moment. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.